Yo, 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 what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. All right, man, look, I got your post, and check it out, man. This situation with James Cooper, and it's just a small situation because I do agree. I seen a post. Several of y'all sent it to me. I guess y'all thought I was going to bust his ass or something. But I seen a post from Cooper where he talked about sportsmanship. And this is the thing. Being a former athlete, yes, you want sportsmanship. If you're playing a contact sport, you don't want to injure the person. You might want to hurt them, but you don't want to injure them. You want to shake hands. You want to treat people good out there. This is a sport. It's the same way. We shouldn't be downing each other. We shouldn't be going at each other. We shouldn't be disrespecting each other in the ring. But one of the quickest ways for a game to go awry is when the refereeing is bad, when one team feels like that they're being treated unfairly in this game and they're not getting calls. And this is what's going on, where you see people going to social media and going back and forth about the shows, talking shit about each other, talking shit about the dogs. One of the reasons why this is lesser, and I won't say it doesn't exist, but it's lesser in other breeds and as they do their shows and different things, is because the judging is consistent. You do not see unhealthy dogs. You do not see dogs with high rears. You do not see dogs with bad feet. You do not see dogs with bad paws and other issues, having to be iced down and different things. You don't see these things. So therefore, it's not a lot to criticize. If you put a beautiful animal in front of you, think about when Bistro was winning. There wasn't a ton of arguments about Bistro winning. There wasn't a ton of arguments about Denzel, Mufasa. You name some of the great dogs in this breed's history. Paco, Hallie. We'll go across the board. Shifu. There wasn't a situation where you like, oh man, I can't believe that dog won. You know what I mean? When Ruger came to a show, you sort of expected the dog to win because he was the best dog. The only time the shit got tweaky is if he didn't win. You'd be like, no, what are they doing? But the trouble is being started actually by the establishment, and that's where Cooper does. He is the second in command at the ABKC. I think instead of writing just the paragraphs about how people should act, maybe you should conduct a registry differently to where it's not so controversial. For years, we've heard the complaints about certain judges and certain people who are connected. If if they're showing a dog, their dog always wins. We've heard about the selling of titles, and I'm not trying to be salacious. I'm just giving you the info. We've heard a lot of things that have went on in these registries, and therefore, when it comes down to it, it creates an animosity when people are putting their time, money, and effort into this thing, and they're going in the ring and they feel like they're not getting a fair shake. Let's even the playing field. Let's start making rules. Judges can't show. Let's make rules that, the judges' calls can be reviewed and you're actually enforcing something. Not to say you're going to take a show win away from, but if you notice, it's just like anything else. NFL referees get suspended. College referees get suspended. You know what I mean? You should have the ability to go behind your judges and tell them, if we feel like that you are so far out of the parameters that you're picking the total wrong dog, a dog that is embarrassing the registry and embarrassing the American Bully breed, then we're going to pull you as a judge. What we're seeing go on is, and I'm not trying to be that way, but I have to be real with you. I can point out many a championship dog. Mr. Beans, for example. What the fuck was that? The dog couldn't show without being iced down, high rear, move very, very stiff. Just wasn't a good dog, especially to the breed standard. And y'all handed him championship after championship, grand championship. And you're doing it again. Dogs that win nationals have to be iced down and all of this shit. If you change the way that you're judging inside the ring, maybe people won't feel robbed. Maybe people won't be going at each other. Maybe people won't go to social media and talk about how fucked up the show was, how trash this dog and everything was. And one of the things that Coop said, and the thing that I agree with, we're representing the American Bully, but we all are representing the American Bully. And far too many times in this community, it's been always put on the people who show dogs. Just like the great statement by Dave Wilson, well, people should make better dogs. No, the registry has a responsibility to control the breed. If the dogs are not good, they don't win, and in certain cases, they shouldn't be allowed to be bred where you can pull their paperwork. In the show ring, you hold the dogs to the highest accountability, and if there is a dog that is not of top-notch grand championship quality, these dogs shouldn't be winning, and maybe the controversy will fall away. But that's my view on that. Until next time, God bless you. Peace.